Little baby.
Yeah.
Little baby. What's going on, guys? Before the rest of this podcast goes on, we just want to let you know that we have a website up where you guys can go and shop for stickers of ours that would be a first release for us. To you guys who have bought the stickers, thank you. You guys are the bomb. Did you buy a sticker?
No.
But seriously, thank you guys to the ones that bought stickers. This was our first round of stickers that we made ourselves, designed kind of ourselves, and have really pushed this one. And I took way more pride in this than what we've done before. So
yeah, make sure you jump on these because it's a limited run. Once these are gone, they're gone, and we're moving on to new designs. Yeah. So if you like these designs, get them while they're here.
Get the V1.
Yeah, get them while they're hot.
Yeah, because then you'll be looking back like a couple years down the road, and you're like, yo, I bought that sticker.
And no one else did. We'll be like,
I bought the sticker.
Wow.
You're like, wow, you're a cool man, girl, boy, thing,
whatever you are now.
Car.
We're just not going to talk about gender. Apparently, there's 12 genders.
Right. So today's topic, I think we should talk about business, since this whole week has been about business. You okay?
Why does it seem like you're like so far away, man?
Happy?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Also, if you guys do not know, if you guys are watching this on YouTube right now, we're also going to be uploading this podcast, and for this one and the rest of them on, we're going to be uploading them to Spotify. I've come to the realization that some people don't want to watch.
You mean SoundCloud?
What did I say, Spotify? Oh. You can watch this or listen to this on SoundCloud, that we're going to be uploading like our own stuff to there, just the podcast, nothing else. Because some people don't want to sit around and watch a YouTube video on their phone, like while they're trying to listen, like if it's a podcast material type. You want to be listening to that with not your screen on the whole time, killing your battery. So you're welcome. This will be on SoundCloud. We're going to make our account probably right after this video and get it up for you guys. But today's topic is, we're talking business, baby.
Talking money.
Racks.
Bands.
But
Skrilla.
But not just money.
Cash.
So,
Guap.
If you guys do not know, we just this past week signed some papers for basically having a 50-50 partnership between myself and this kid. And how,
for those of you that watched my vlog, I actually went down today to our county clerk's office and got all that signed up. Right now, all we're doing is waiting on approval, pretty much. So we submitted all our stuff through YouTube, and I think it takes about 2 weeks to get like fully in the system. Not just for you
as a name, like a actual
name. So like,
you know what, I'm
for
gonna start
our
a timer,
because you know how like our name's pretty much associated with that number.
Yeah.
That number takes about 2 weeks to get into the system. So we're waiting on that, but we're essentially we're official. So
that's good.
Yeah.
So if you guys do not know, I've seen a couple comments where they're kind of confused as to what we're talking about when we say business, like what we physically do. We are a media team that does video production, photography production. If you guys need stuff edited, we could also edit things. He is a good designer, so if you guys need designs for like, little animations or like things that would go on hats or stickers like we just put out, you guys can hit us up as well. Pretty much anything to help other businesses or people or entrepreneurs get their whatever they're doing out there. So
pretty much just email us all your inquiries, and if we can help you out, we'll help you out. And then we'll work a deal of, whatever it is. But it's like, it doesn't hurt to just reach out and see if we can help you. If we can't, then too bad. Well, yeah, I guess you just move on. But if we can, then we got something good going.
You know what we need to start doing? We should do, like, prom pictures. That'd be dope. We could do wedding. I mean, we've already done a wedding video, but we do wedding pictures as well.
That's stressful, but
it is.
But I'll do it.
I think it's a good business.
All we need for that is more glass.
It's all about the glass.
If you don't know what we're talking about the lens.
Yeah.
Gotta have that good glass.
Yeah, but we can get into that. We also have done a video for a pizza company up in New York.
Everyone loves a good shop.
Yep, so we did a video for them. That turned out amazing. The company loved it. And I want to get into more stuff like that. So if you guys own businesses, let us know. We will help you guys grow your stuff and get you set up with video, photography, anything to cover your business.
Yeah. We do have actually a couple of race videos coming up with our local shops around here, Berg Racing. We're going to be working with them. So I'm excited for that. I want to keep reaching out to them and do as many like track events as possible. That'd be cool. Because it's a different vibe and different than what we've done before.
Yeah. So this summer we're going to try and get as many events and things booked up as possible. Obviously we as college students are pretty busy, but there's no excuse.
Broke.
There's time. So we're going to be using up the time that we have over the summer as much as possible to get stuff out for you guys, and hope you guys enjoy all the crap. So
all the content.
Yeah. But let's talk business in more depth. What's a business that you have followed where you actually you like it because of the brand and what it stands for? Go.
The brand and what it stands for.
Just something, and I know an answer for you if you can't come up with one, because I know what you like.
This guy. Ah, man, putting me on the spot.
Just what's a brand that
I like a lot of brands.
And you can go while I answer the business emails as we're talking right now. Yep, already.
Oh, nice.
And she said good morning, and it's actually 11 o'clock at night, so China probs.
No, it's good because when we're going to bed, they're waking up.
Exactly. All right, go. Business that you like.
A business that I like. Most people know I'm pretty into like fashion, clothing, and stuff like that. So that's a tough one because I don't know much about what all the people stand for, and if it's something I'd stand behind.
How about just purely based off of what you've seen and the designs and like how it makes you feel?
I don't know, cause it's like my tastes have been changing. What's your answer for me? What you got?
You like Young and Reckless.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. So
but I haven't been really into them in a while.
What are you into now?
I still like their stuff, but to me it's kind of gotten a little. I don't know. It's. I've just not been into it as much. I did like what it was. It was kind of just a little edgy and out there, but I actually there it is. Came to mind. A brand that I do like is Vans. I can stand behind Vans all day long. I like a lot of their stuff. It's comfy, especially their shoes, obviously. But I like what they're going for. They have like more of like a Vans family kind of thing going on right now.
And dude, they're huge. Like everyone wears Vans. People that like skaters obviously starts with that. Rappers wear it.
Yeah.
I'd even say like hipsters.
Mm-hmm.
Musicians. I wear Vans every single day. But yeah, Vans is a really huge company that are fitting for all.
Yeah, I like what they're going for. I like that they're kind of doing a little crossover thing right now, where they've always had their high tops and their low tops, but they kind of have like a running shoe now too, which still has like that classic Vans look to it, but in a more active wear performance style. So I like that about them. Yeah, they're someone I'd aspire to be partners with, which would be tough, but always go for the big, What about you? You got something?
Brand that I like. I think, maybe in the past, a company that I've really liked, and it's not going down, but something that's just been modified a little bit. I think I think everyone likes this, but everyone likes Apple. Apple's a good brand. They have like probably the best customer support service. We've taken our phones in there and computers many times, and every time we go, it's a really, like, everyone seems that they're on the same, knowledgeable level of the things that they're supposed to know, and everyone knows their place and how to treat you right and get you in and out and help you out. And that rhymed. But I think Apple's a really good company to watch and stuff, and obviously it's changed since Steve Jobs was in charge, but I think it's still good. They create, like, every phone that comes out, they're trying to push something new that everyone's like, oh, I don't like that, or oh, I don't like that, and then you kind of get used to it, and then it's like, that's your normal thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I like
that they're kind of innovating.
So, like, with the iPhone 6, I don't think anyone really thought that the thumbprint thing was going to work. Yeah. And they're like, oh, this is not going to work.
Love it.
So now I've gotten so used to it. And then them changing the, iOS all the time. That's another thing, like, even the updates are just like, oh, this sucks, and then you kind of get used to it for a couple weeks, and then you're into it.
I talked to a kid with an iPhone X, and he has the face unlock recognition thing. He said it's actually very safe. He's had multiple people try it and, like, try to see if they can just get it to unlock, and it's, like, really, I guess, focused on knowing.
I don't think Apple would put out something that doesn't, like, work consistently.
Yeah. So, he did say one thing, though. I guess he did a recognition with his one of his sunglasses on, and then he changed to a different pair of sunglasses, and it didn't like it.
Yeah.
So
I forgot what video it was today, but they're like, I think it was Casey's video, where he's like, well, what if I'm wearing a helmet on my motorcycle? That would never work.
Well,
because someone else should be wearing
on your phone.
No, I know, but like,
say when you set it up.
Yeah, say you're chilling at your car meet and your helmet's still on. You just go to check your phone.
It probably wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't at all. That's what I'm saying. It's just like that kind of annoyance.
I wouldn't set it up with a helmet.
But you can still use your password, right? I've never played with one.
I think you can. It's just like with the thumbprint.
Yeah, if it fails and you touch the.
Like, all you do is you just, like, press it without your thumb. And you can still do the password. Or I think you can even just, like, swipe over. No, I don't know.
Not in the new update. It used to be like that, because I used to do it like that all the time.
But there's still ways to do the old-fashioned.
Yeah, but as far as... So, like, a business for us, I think we've had the last 2 years to try and figure out where we want to go with it. We really didn't have a finding in what path we wanted to do up until... just lately, with talking to different companies and talking to people who are involved in companies. But I think it's been cool trying to find where we want to go with this. So if you were to give advice to someone that is looking to start something, what would you give to them?
Just to start off. Yeah. Depends what it is. So, like, if it's photography, depending on what phone you have, I know a lot of the new phones have different settings, but I'd say just start by taking pictures on your phone and get to learning just different aspects and using, like, the rule of thirds just by having a phone and having, like, I think you can have a grid setting on there. Just start by doing that, doing portraits and landscapes, and then if you find that you're into that enough, you can actually move on in your photography capabilities, I guess, and you can actually buy a camera and then experiment with different lighting, shutter speed, apertures, and all that. So that's just for photography as an example. I'd say just if you're like, oh, I'd like to be that, just start with a very basic level so you're not getting too deep into something that you might not actually be into. So start with your phone. If you do like it, then move on with it.
Half the pictures that are on my Instagram are on my phone. Yeah. And because it's really easy to whip it out. Like,
editing is an amazing thing. If you take a picture, like a good picture on your phone, and then just do a light editing to it, you can make it look like a professional picture. Especially with, like, I remember in the photography class I was in, they had a cover for a Vogue magazine was taken, I think, on an iPhone 7. And they were just proving a point that you don't need a big expensive camera to get an amazing quality, which is, you don't get as many options as having a camera, but you do get a good quality.
Yeah, I think the quickest thing to figure out what you like, not even just like opening up your own like little brand or business or something, but anything like as far as a job or school or something along those lines, the quickest way to find out where and how to start on something you want to do is just literally try everything. So
I'd say for people even in school too, if you have extra credits that you need to take, look at different classes that might be something interesting to you. Like, that's why I took a photography 1 and a 2. So I took 2 photo classes, and then I took a CGI class where I learned how to use Photoshop, Illustrator, and I think there was one more. I don't remember the last one because I used it like once. But like, I learned all these different programs, which is like, for me, something I knew I wanted to get into knowing how to do, because you can do a lot with those. But if you don't know, maybe you're like, something I might be interested, just take the class. If you like it and you do good in it, then it's something you might be good at.
yeah, so
What is it? Knowledge is power, they say.
yeah.
So
And then I think the second step after that, once you do find something that you do enjoy, not everyone's going to be the best at it, like right off the bat. So like, let's say for us making videos, it's like, oh, our first video was junk.
that was terrible.
First like couple months of videos were really bad, but once you get into it, you find your flow, you find your like, this is the content that I need to be putting out, and you kind of investigate and see what does well with your audience and then what does not. For like example, for us, we've done a couple, like a majority of our car reviews do pretty well. Now I think that's because people are getting something out of it rather than just like, you know, a vlog where we go and do something and then you guys just watch us do whatever we're doing that day. Where we have a setup car review and you guys can see what the car feels to us. I think it like portrays like what you guys would feel in the same way without you guys actually being there. So
Should lock it. Lock it up.
Yeah, it's locked.
There you go. I like that better.
But I think the experimenting is one of the best things to do, because
Yeah.
I mean, it took us
And, like,
forever to find something.
For a topic like video editing, I don't want to say copy, but definitely look at people that you watch and you aspire to be like, or that inspire you, and just kind of see what their styles are, and you can take bits and pieces of what you enjoy from that and modify it to your own personal tastes, and that'll give you your own unique style. So just because you took hints from different people doesn't mean that you're being them or you're copying them, because you'll make it work with how you want it to. So that'll give you your own unique style to it.
Yes.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes.
Is your mommy texting you?
No. I'm looking for maybe a quote that we could read off of and break down. Something about business, or, you know, something.
Well, I'm going to beat you to it.
I'm already there.
I'm going to beat you. About to beat you to it.
You know who, you need to start watching this guy, because then you'll be great.
Who, Gary?
Yep.
I don't know.
Because I've been listening, and
I like Ty Lopez.
read books. Have a bunch of
Whatever.
babes at the house.
I saw something he said today. It was like, your day starts with the 4 pillars of success. He said.
Yeah, he always says that. Yeah,
I don't know what it was, but you know, that guy.
Let's see. I mean, I have a couple, but it depends on what you want. You got one? What?
I got one.
All right, it must be funny.
Remember,
This is a SpongeBob
licking
quote?
doorknobs is illegal on other planets.
That's a business quote, or just a quote.
Whew, that was just a quote.
That's a
Don't
good
lick
quote.
doorknobs on other planets.
All right. break this down. You ready? I wish, in quotation marks, is a dangerous way to start a sentence. Why is that?
Because you can't just be wishing. You got to go out there and you do it. If you're wishing,
you know what's funny too is because when you say I wish,
you're making it seem like it's a unattainable goal in a way. Like, oh, I wish I could do that. You can.
You know what's funny?
Get out there and do it.
I guarantee when I was a kid and when you were a kid, you're like, man, I wish I had a cool car. I wish I had this car.
I feel like I still probably say I wish.
Okay, I mean, I think we all do.
Yeah, but it's dangerous.
But
well, why do you think? What would you know what I mean?
Because you're like, we have unlimited access to do whatever we want. So if you're saying I
unlimited
wish,
access.
all right. Well, what are
you have limited access,
what are your holdbacks? Say you're like, I want to go buy a new STI. What are your holdbacks?
Money.
And how are you going to get money?
Taxes, credit.
And how are you going to do all that?
You got to get money by grinding.
Yep. And how do you do that?
How do you grind?
Yes.
To wake up and get after it. You know, I mean, new day.
But in specifically your life.
My specific life?
Yeah, for like what we're doing here.
I work 2 jobs.
What does that mean for us? Yes?
And that's what it means. And I go to school. So
No, but
what?
Work on this.
Oh, well, yeah, I have 2 jobs, and then I have my passion.
This is what we need to be.
My 3rd job.
Working. This is your 1st job.
Well,
those other 2 are just because you know what you're getting out of
the order of
But you know what you're getting out of those other 2 jobs?
Money.
Nothing but money. But you're wasting your time.
Possibly
We're
connections.
all wasting our time.
When I was at my 1st job, I met a guy that had a Blob STI, and I left him a note, and I was like, yo, let's do a video. Never heard from the guy. A couple months later, he was like, hey, I'm selling it. And he was like, if you know anyone, hit me up. I was like, well, but I couldn't do a video on
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no.
Well, maybe I did. Was it white?
Yeah.
Oh.
White Blob STI.
Huh.
Moblin.
All right, well, that was easily solved.
What'd you say? Timeout.
So, but I guess this is behind the scenes. We're talking to a company right now about a product for this man's car that we're trying to get in. The product that they sent us out is the product did not fit the car perfectly, so we had to email them back. And maybe that's a good leading way into the next
In
topic.
life, there's obstacles. Key is don't panic.
No. So, if you guys, a lot of our followers are into cars. Obviously, there's an automotive channel, basically, and a lot of people ask all the time, how do you get sponsors? What would you say?
That's a great question. That's what I would say. To get sponsors, well, for one, you can ask, but for 2, you gotta be out there. I look at a lot of people that are sponsored, and not all of them are like us and have YouTube channels and are like just constantly putting yourself out there. Some people just have, for cars in general, they have a cool car that they've modded, and I'm sure they didn't have sponsors along the way, but they made it to a point where your brand would want to be associated with that, and they post it constantly and get it out there, and they probably either reached out to those brands saying, hey, I like your products, I'm looking to get this, can we work something out? Or maybe that company saw that they used their products and they said, hey, you use our products, let's hook you up. So it can go either way. Personally, for our experiences, everyone that has contacted us, we haven't known about previously. So it's always been kind of a new experience, like, we've seen your videos, do this. And actually, I think it's been 3 times now, we've had companies contact us, and all 3 of them, after reaching out to us saying, oh, you're our new partner, like, help, like, work with us and we'll, like, we'll work with you. All 3 of those, like, didn't work out. They just stopped responding to us. And this is the first time, like, people actually communicate, which is cool because it's, like, in another country and they're, like, actually doing it.
And even when people like the first 3-4 companies, whatever it was that we were talking to, and all of a sudden it stopped. If I was telling him earlier, if I did not reply back to this one that we're currently dealing with right now because I thought it was oh, this is just another fake, then this never would have happened. Mm-hmm. So
you always gotta take chances.
Saying yes is a good thing sometimes. Mm-hmm. So taking
definitely look into it, but don't be too risky. But I would also say don't be afraid to ask for a sponsorship. Don't just be like, oh, I want it because I want free parts, but show them what you can provide. Like, why do they want to give you free stuff? They don't.
They want you to bring them notice.
Yeah, if you're bringing them new customers and getting their name out there, then giving you a couple $100s worth of parts is nothing if they're going to be getting more out of it. So think about it like that.
All right, there we go.
Was it really good?
Email sent. The new product is on its way.
What do we do with the old one?
Keep it.
Can we put it in your car? Come on, man. Get rid of your HI.
But no. But the things, what it is. The things don't even fit. The things, unless we were to modify it or give them away to the boys.
If we find a boy that has the connection.
No, but we can still.
We'll do a local thing.
We'll do a giveaway.
No, don't tell them. Don't tell them.
We'll do a giveaway.
It's a local thing. If we know someone that it fits.
Or
if the glove fits.
We do a giveaway if people can get 10 of their friends to subscribe. Because you got to get something out.
Well, still, I don't know. I just don't want to be sending something out to someone and have them in the same situation. It doesn't even work.
Just got to check. That's their responsibility. Anyways.
Kind of. Well, I'm saying they can still have the proper type, and it just might be too chunky. You know what I mean?
Moving on. I think
moving on.
A good thing, like we were just talking about, is to say yes to different things. Such as this company reached out to us to look into having us do a review video of their product. And why did that happen? Probably because we have done somewhat decent quality videos that they saw on YouTube and have enjoyed them and thought that they would get something out of us making a video for them for this product. Yes. So companies like we were talking about, if you guys are wondering how to get sponsors for, car parts or whatever else you guys do, is the company's not going to send you free stuff to send you free stuff. They want you to give them exposure through the, what do you call it, the crowd that we have or the following that we have.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
I notice with a lot of things where you look for sponsorships, it says, what is pretty much your reach? How many people do you reach through your various social media outlets? Because obviously that's very important to them, because the more people you can reach, the more people you're getting their name out to, and the more possible customers for them.
Yes.
Some people may be like, oh, that's some people might not like that, but that's just the way it goes. You know what I mean?
You don't get free stuff that has to have something out of it. So technically, the product that we got is not free. We had to put 2 years worth of videos out and time to get a return on
work.
Whatever it is. So, as we keep going on and our Wicked family out here grows bigger, then more companies will reach out to us. Trying to hook us up with stuff to show you guys how cool it is to have these things. That way you guys get super hyped on it.
What's cool is half the time, because of that, they can give us discounts to give to you guys so that you guys are getting the same product we're getting but for a cheaper price.
Yes.
So we're hooking you up with the goods.
Yes, because of
the more of you that there are, the more companies we can contact that have quality products that we can give you for a discounted price, and then you can be cool just like us.
That was dope.
So then we're all winning.
I'm dehydrated. I need some water. Would you like
man
some water?
some milk.
Would you like some water while you talk to the boys?
I don't want water. Give me a Coke.
A Coke? All right.
Yeah.
Talk about something.
I gotta sit in the middle then. Ugh. What we're gonna talk about? For the past like 15 minutes, this man keeps playing with this thing and the batteries. So we're putting those over here so he stops being distracted. But let's talk about something. So wow. I say I challenge all of you to, within the next month, I'll give you guys a month to get out there and try something new. And I say this in effect of, it can be anything, whether it's a sport, it's a new hobby, which could be filming or photography. Thank you, mate. This video is not sponsored, so we're gonna just leave that off to the side. Or even if it has to be like what we were talking about earlier, learning a new program, like all the Adobe Creative Cloud programs that I've been learning, or other programs. You good?
Yes,
nice.
That's good.
Wow. So yeah, I challenge you guys to get out there and to just try something new, learn something new, and try to apply that to not your everyday life, but to your success and your gaining success. Have that new knowledge help you gain forward momentum in your success. You know what I mean? If you don't, leave it in the comments below.
Nice.
It's a good crack. Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for listening to this or watching this. Like we said before, we're going to have this available on SoundCloud.
If you're listening on SoundCloud, this is available on YouTube.
There you go, vice versa. Thank you guys for watching. As we said before, if you guys could do us a huge favor and go to wckdstreetmedia.com and check out our website. Up there, you guys are offered stickers on there. There's also different about sections. You guys can read about us as a company, a brand, and also individual people that are involved in this.
Yes.
You can read about me. You can read about him. You can read about all of us.
And that'll be down below. So we should be able to put a link there, and you can click on that and just go right to it. Very simple, very easy.
Get it done.
And obviously that site will be constantly changing, new things coming to it. So always go and check it out and see what we've changed, because right now it's still the OG site, but as time goes on, things are going to change on there. Looks going to change. Things are going to be different. So go check it out.
Awesome. Thank you guys. We'll see you.
Peace.